Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is about trigonometry, in which I am going to discuss all basic to advanced and from core to extended questions with you. So don't forget to watch the video till end and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Question number 1 is the bearing of A from B is 137 degree. Find the bearing of B from A. So there are 2 points A and B. Here A and here B, and the bearing of A from B is 137 is given to us, and we need to find the bearing of B from A, means we need to find this angle. So we know that this and this angle here will sum up to 180 degree. So this angle will be 180 degree minus 137, which is 43 degree. So this angle is 43 degree. So the bearing of B from A will be 360 degree minus 43 degree, which is 317 degree. Now question 2 is the diagram show a right angle triangle. Show that the value of x is 15.8. So this value, this x, we need to show that 15.8. Now for this angle, this one is opposite and this one is adjacent. So which trigonometry identity connect opposite and adjacent? That is tan. So I can write down as tan 48 is opposite 17.5 divided by adjacent, which is x. So x will be 17.5 divided by tan 48 degree. So x will be 17.5 divided by 1.11. So x will be 15.57. So if I round off near to one decimal place, 15.8 centimeter. Question number 3 is the diagram show an isosceles triangle. Find the value of x. So this one is an isosceles triangle. These two sides and base angle should be same. So this angle will be 34 degree. Now in a triangle, we know all the angles add up to 180 degree. So x plus 34 degree plus 34 degree, all should be 180 degree. So x will be 180 degree minus 68 degree. So the value of x will be 112 degree. Question number 4 is ABC is a right angle triangle and we need to calculate the base. So this one is opposite, this one is adjacent, and this one is hypotenuse. So we need to find out a relation between the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So that is cos. I can write cos 42 degree is adjacent over hypotenuse. So x over 18 degree. So x will be 18 times cos 42 degree. X is 18 times cos 42 will be 0.7431. So the value of x is 13.37. So if I round off to one decimal place, 13.4 centimeter, the value of x will be. Question number 5 is, this one is a right angle triangle given to us and calculate the value of h. So this question we can solve with the help of Pythagoras. We know that the hypotenuse 14 square is base square plus perpendicular h square. So h square will be, the 14 square is 196 minus 10 square will be 100. So h will be square root of 96. So the value of h will be 9.79 and approximately 9.8 centimeter. Now find the perimeter of the triangle. Perimeter is the sum of all three sides. So the perimeter will be, we have 14 plus 10 plus h 9.8. So the perimeter If I add up all three values, 33.8 centimeter. Question number 6 is, the diagram shows a right angle triangle. Calculate the value of x. So we have to calculate the value of x, and this angle is given to us 56. So this is opposite and this one is hypotenuse. And this one is hypotenuse. So I can use sine 56 degree is opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse 21 so x equals 21.8 times sine 56. 21.8 times sine 56 is 0.8290. Value of x is 18.07. So if I round off to one decimal place, x should be 1 centimeter. Next question is, calculate the length BC. Calculate this length BC if I denote this by x. So I have two angles, and this one side and this one side I need to find out. So for sides and angles I can use sine rule, but I don't know this angle first. So this angle will be 180 degree minus 115 plus 35. So 180 degree minus 150 degree. So this angle will be 30 degree. Now I can use the sine rule in this triangle. So sine 30 over 7 centimeter equals sine 115 degree over this x, or I can write here BC. So BC will be sine 115 times 7 and divide by sine 30 degree. So if I do the cross multiplication like this, sine 30 we know is half. So BC is, if I substitute here half, so sine 115 will be 0.9067 and this will be half. So BC will be 14 times 0.9063, 12.68, and I can round off to BC is 12.7 centimeter. Next question is, the diagram shows the position of three ship A, B, C. AC is 17.6, BC is 12.8, and this angle is 25 given to us. The bearing of C from B is 112 and the angle ABC, this angle is obtuse given to us. Calculate the bearing of B from A. So bearing of B from A means we need to calculate this angle here. So this angle and this angle will add up to 180 degrees. So my task is to calculate this angle basically. So now in this triangle you have 25 degree, two sides, and I can write down this one x. So I can use here sine rule. So I can write sine 25 degree divide by 12.8 and sine B divide by 17.6. So sine B will be 17.6 times sine 25 degree and divide by 12.8 sine B 0.581. So B will be sine inverse 0.581. So V will be 35.5 degree. But it is given that this B angle is obtuse. It is given that angle BAC, that this ABC angle is obtuse. So angle B will be 180 degree minus 35.5 degree. So B equals 144.5 degree. So now this angle here, this angle will be 360 degree minus 112 degree plus 144.5 degree. So 360 degree minus 256.5 degree. This angle is 103.5 degree. So this angle we got 103.5 degree. So now this angle and this, they sum up to 180 degree. So this angle bearing of B from A will be 180 degree minus 103.5 degree, so which is 76.5 degree. Measure the size of angle A. The angle A will be 76 degree. Write down the mathematical name of this type of angle. So this angle is between 0 to 90 degree. So we call this angle as acute angle. The scale drawing shows that the position of B and C. So the scale 1 centimeter represent 8 kilometer. The scale is given to us this. So actual distance, so that the distance between BC is 5.7 centimeter if you measure. So actual distance will be 5.7 times 8, which is 45.6 kilometer. Now measure, next part, measure the bearing of town C from town B. Town C from town B means this angle you need to measure. So if you measure, this is 124 degree. So the answer for this part is 124 degree. Next one is find the values of x. Find the values of x and y. So this sum up to 180 degree. So x will be 180 degree minus 47, which is 133 degree. And y will be 47 degree, because this and this are alternate angles. A triangle has angle this 119, 31 and D. Explain why this triangle is scalene triangle. So first we need to find the value of D. D will be 180 degree minus 119 plus 31 degree. 180 minus, so D is 30 degree. So all three angles are different. All three angles are different. That's why this one is a scalene triangle. The size of one interior angle of a regular 15-sided polygon. We know the formula that sum of interior angles is n minus 2 times 180 degree. Here n is 15. So 13 times 180 degree. This one is 2300. 2340 is the sum of all the angles, and we need to find out the one angle. So I will divide this one by 15. Value will be 156 degree. Next part is one of the angle of a parallelogram is 64 degree. This is a parallelogram. One angle is 64, suppose this one. So other one will be 64 and the other three angles. So and these two angles sum up to 180 degree. They are supplementary to each other. So this angle will be 180 degree minus 64, which is 116, and other angle also will be 116. So these will be three angles. The diagram shows a triangle ABC on a horizontal ground. AB given to us, AB, AC, BC is given to us, and this one BP and CQ are the vertical poles, height 3 centimeter, and this one is 4 centimeter. Show that the angle this ACB is 117.5 correct to one decimal place. So I need to find out this angle, and I have all three sides. So I will use a formula for cos. Cos C is A square plus B square minus C square over 2AB. A is here 15 square. 8 square minus C is 20 square divide by 2 times 15 times 8. Cos C is negative 0.4625. So C will be cos inverse of negative 0.4625. So the value of C will be 117.5 degree. Calculate the area of triangle ABC. We know the area of a triangle 1 over 2 AB sin C. So 1 over 2 15 times 8 times sine of 117.5 60 times 0.887. The value will be 53.22. Calculate the length of AQ. So we can see this is a right angle triangle. AQ is hypotenuse. So AQ square is 15 square plus 4 square 225 plus 16. So AQ will be square root of 241. AQ will be 15.5 centimeter. Now calculate the angle of elevation of Q from P. Angle of elevation of Q from P. So I can, if I draw this line here, this angle. So this is theta, this one is 8 here, and this is 4 minus this 3, 1. So basically I got this triangle like this. I have here theta, P, this one Q, this one 1, and this one is 8. So I can write here tan theta is opposite over adjacent. So theta is tan inverse of 0.125. So theta is 7.1. So this angle is 7.1 degree. Now another part is another straight wire connect A to midpoint of PQ. Calculate the angle between the wire and the horizontal ground. So now we connect this A to midpoint of PQ, means somewhere here. This is the midpoint and we connect this to here. And now I will draw a perpendicular. This is a perpendicular. This angle is 90. So this will be 4 here. This will be 4. This will divide into two parts. And I need to find out this angle alpha. So basically I can find out this angle by, suppose this is x. So tan alpha is like mx divided by ax. So I need to find mx, this line, and ax, this line. So now mx, this is, we know, bp. bp is, this is 3. And we need to find this h here. So if you see this small triangle, with the help of this small triangle, I can find out the value of h. So there is a small triangle like this, and just now you find the value of this theta 7.1. This value is h, we need to find out, and this is 4. So tan 7.1 is h over 4. So h will be 4 times 7.1 will be 0.124. So h will be 0.49 or approximately 0.5. So this mx, this complete m to x will be 3 plus, so mx is 3 plus 0.5 is 3.5 centimeter. Now next task is to find out this ax. So if you see this triangle, here this angle is alpha, this one A and x, and this one is C. So this angle we know just now 117.5 17 we found, this is 4, and this one AC is 15. I can use cos formula to find out the value of AX. So cos 117 degree is 15 square plus 4 square minus AX square divided by 2 times 15 times 4, and if I simplify I will get square root of 296.409. So AX will be 17.21. So now tan alpha was mx over AX 3.5 divided by 17.21. So alpha will be tan inverse of 0.2033. So alpha is 11.49 degree, or I can write alpha as nearly 11.5. Now this question calculate the angle QPR. QPR, this angle we need to calculate. So I have all three sides, so I can use basically cos formula. So cos P will be R square plus Q square minus P square divided by 2RQ. Here this is Q, this is small r, and this one is small p. So cos P is R, which is 46.5 square, Q, which is 39.4 square, and P 38.2 square divided by 2 times 46.5, 39.4. So P will be cos inverse 0.6155, 52.01 degree, or nearly 52 degree. Find the shortest distance from Q to PR. From Q to PR means this shortest distance we find out. Suppose it is S. So I already have this angle as 52 degree. So this is opposite and this one is hypotenuse. So I can use sine for this one. Sine 52.01 degree equals opposite, which was SQ over 46.5. So SQ will be 46.5 times sine 52.01 degree, 36.64 degree, 36.6. Find the length AG, means we need to connect A to G and find this length AG. So AG is nothing but the hypotenuse for the diagram in 3D, and the formula for this is AG square is A square, means this one 29 square plus 21 square and plus 20 square. So AG will be square root of all these 1682. So AG is 41.01. I can round off to one decimal place, 41 centimeter. Now calculate the angle between AG and the base ABCD. So the base is ABCD and this AG, means we need to calculate, if I join this to this C, this angle theta I need to calculate. So this one will be opposite if I talk this opposite, and this one is the hypotenuse. So I can use the formula of sine. Sine theta will be opposite was 20 and the hypotenuse was AG, and which one? So this implies theta will be sine inverse of 0.4878. So theta will be 29.2 degree. Now this one is part C. The diagram shows the position of lighthouse L and two ships K and L, K and M. The bearing of L from K, this bearing is given to us as 155 degree, and KL is 112 kilometer, and the bearing of K from M, this K from M, this one is given to us 10 degree, and the angle KLM, this one 96 degree. Find the bearing and the distance of ship M from L. means bearing of M from L means we need to find out this angle. And we need to find out ML. So first thing is, I know that this one is 10 degree and this angle will sum up to 180. So this one will be 170 degree. And now this angle I can find out easily because 360 degree minus 170 plus 155. So 360 degree minus 325. So this angle will be 35 degree here. So this is 35. Now I know this angle 35, this one is 96. So I can easily find out this angle 180 degree minus 35 plus 96. So basically this angle will be 49 degrees. So I know this angle now. This angle and this angle will sum up to 180 degree. So 180 degree minus 155, this one will be 25 degree, this angle. So this bearing of M from lighthouse L, bearing of M from L is 360 degree minus, I need to add this one, 49 degree plus 25 degree, which is 286 degree. So bearing is, here the bearing is 286 degree. Now the distance ML, this distance ML need to find out ML. So I know this angle and this angle and this side, and this angle and this side I can easily use sine rule. So I can write down sine 96 divided by 112 and sine 35 divided by ML. So ML will be 112 times sine 35, which is 0.5735, and sine 96, which is 0.9945. So after I simplify this, I will get ML as 64.58 kilometer. Next question of this paper is ABC are the points on a circle center O. D is the tangent. D is the tangent to the circle at C, and we have given AB, BC and CA. AC, AB and BC show that ABC means this angle we need to find out. Show that ABC is 70.2 degrees. So all three sides are given to you. I can use cosine rule for this one. This one is small c, this one is small b, and this one is small a. So if I use cos rule, cos b will be a square plus c square minus b square divided by 2ac. So cos b will be 7.7 square, 9.5 square minus 10 square divided by 2 times 7.7 times 9.5. So b will be cos inverse of 0.3386. So b will be 70.2 degree, which we are supposed to prove. Now find the angle AOC. Angle AOC. So we know that the angle at the center is just double of the angle at the circumference. So angle AOC will be 2 times of 70.2. So that will be, now angle ACO. So ACO means this angle. So guys, if you see this OC and OA both are equal because they are radius of the circle. So this is nothing but AOC is an isosceles triangle. So this base angle, this and this will be equal, and we know already this angle. So 180 degree minus this angle and divide by 2 will be AOC. So angle AOC will be 180 degree minus 140.2, and if I divide by 2 I will get angle AOC, which is 19.8 degree. Angle ACD. Angle ACD. So now we know already this angle, and this complete is 90. So angle ACD will be 90 degree and minus this 19.8 degree. So this one will be 70.2 degree. Calculate the radius OC of the circle. Calculate the radius OC. So now I know this angle, I know this angle, I know this side. So I can easily use sine rule to find out the OC. So suppose I write OC as x here. So for finding the OC, I can use sine rule. Sine C divided by x equals sine 140.4 divided by 10. So I need to find this x OC. So x will be 10 times sine C, which is 19.8 divided by sine 140.4 degree, and after you simplify this value you will get OC as 5.31. Now the last question is calculate the area of the triangle ABC as a percentage of area of the circle. So we know area of triangle is 1 over 2 AC sine B. So 1 over 2, 7.7 times 9.5 and times sine 70.2. So area of the triangle is 34.38, round off to 34.4. Now area of circle, which is pi r square, so pi 3.14, and radius is here 5.31 times 5.31. So this area will be 88.53. So we need to calculate the area of triangle ABC, the percentage of area of circle. So 34.4 divided by 88.53 as a percentage, so 100%. If you simplify this value, you will get 38.8%. So the answer for this will be 38.8%. So I hope the explanation was clear to you. If still you have any doubt, please write down in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching.